Welcome back, everybody. Election Day now just 5 days away. But if you missed Tuesday's deadline to vote, don't worry. You do still have one more chance.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino is live in Wethersfield to explain Election Day registration. Mike.
We now have 2.3 million voters here in Connecticut, which is the most ever. But if you still need to register on Election Day, it's a slower process, so you need to plan ahead.
It's a lot of the things that we are used to doing can't be done because of COVID.
Add Election Day registration to the things impacted by the pandemic. With town halls adhering to social distancing, election officials are having to come up with new plans. Election Day registration is done at your town hall, but be prepared to wait. The process takes longer than voting even in normal years, but social distancing guidelines could limit how many people can be inside at once.
If you've got a town hall that's normally closed and, they're only going to let one person in at a time, that's all that's going to happen.
Historically, the longest lines for Election Day registration have been in college towns. That might not be the case this year, with more students staying home and more voters already registered. Of the 2.3 million voters registered in Connecticut, nearly 730,000 have signed up since 2016. 140,000 registrations have come since September 1st. Young voters are helping that surge, with 185,000 new voters aged 24 or younger.
Will they remain engaged even past this election?
Connecticut is also seeing a record number of absentee ballots. More than 145,000 are already in with 5 days to go. Registrars think voters could be almost evenly split between voting absentee or in person.
I just don't have a concern about going to the polls. Okay. So I would prefer to do that.
I don't know how long the lines would have been on Election Day or how many people would have been here in line.
And as long as you're in line by 8 p.m., you can still register to vote on Election Day. That's a change from the past when you had to be registered when polls closed. Still, registrars say it's best to get there as soon as you can, earlier in the day if possible. Live from Wethersfield, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.